I sat down with Pokemon Go's #1 player to look through his incredible account. From Shundo's caught to total XP, it was the wildest thing I've ever seen. So I thought, I wonder how my account stacks up to his. Like my general lifetime stats versus the #1 players. Let's look at this. He's walked 31,000 kilometers. I have 9,000. Really? Okay, that feels like it should be more. Now I just passed 200,000 Pokemon caught, and I'm honestly pretty proud of it. And he's got 1.8 million. To my 200K. I visited 93,000 Pokestops. He's seen 1.5 million. Oh my god. I'm at almost 300 million XP, which is really good for me. He's at over 3 billion XP. Okay, so general stats, just not it, Chief. Oh, granted, he did start playing 3 days before me, which could account for the difference in general stats. Yeah, it makes sense. That works with me. Since we're already in my profile, we can scroll down and look at some of my badges because, I've played this game for 6 straight years, so I don't have like a noob account, but compared to Brandon, I think we're all noobs. We also have the same name, so I probably should be a little bit closer in stats to him. Starting with the hero badge, oh no. My hero badge is not platinum yet. It's still gold at 1,500 Rocket members, which is, I don't really do them because I don't grind the shadows because I'm lazy. I probably should do that. Shadow Pokemon, best Pokemon in the game, as you can see from his 28,912 grunts battled to my 1,500. Oh god. Oh, I do have this one platinum, the Pokemon Ranger. Now I have completed 7,200 field research tasks, which is pretty good. Brandon's he's got 93,000. Oh my god. Dude, that destroys me. That is literally over 9x, 10x. Oh my. Oh, this one's gonna be terrible. So he has traded 76,000 Pokemon in Pokemon Go in his lifetime. That's his gentleman badge. No, mine's platinum. I've traded 40, you know what? That's not, I've traded 4,500 Pokemon. He has 76,000. We're not the same, but 4,500 is not bad. I'm not mad about it. Oh no. This won't be interesting because I don't have the feature. I don't have it. How do I not have the platinum? I live like in Santa Monica next to the pier, dude. There are Magikarp everywhere. Well, I've got 670 big Magikarp. He's got 5,500 and the platinum medal. Oh my god. Ooh, this will be interesting because he and I both travel a lot. So we've both seen a lot of unique Pokestops. He's seen, I think from the screenshot, that's 35,000, I want to say, that's sparkling on it. So 35,000 I've seen. Okay, 10,000. He's only seen 3x more than I have. So that's not that bad. Well, I'm kind of proud of that. 10,000 unique Pokestops? Dude, hey, that's one stat in my account that actually surprises me. I'm down with that. That's cool. Oh, dear God. He's evolved 142,000 Pokemon. Oh, no. Oh, God. How have I only evolved 5,200 times? How has he done 142K? Oh, my. Well, again, back in the day, evolving Pokemon was the best way to get XP. He is the #1 player with, like, some of the most XP in the game. So I guess that makes sense, but God. Oh, this is gonna, he's gonna blow me out of the water on this one. I don't even think I have this one platinum. Oh, I do. Okay, cool. So, oh. This is gonna make the XP difference between he and I make a lot more sense. I've only made 96 best friends, and he's made 2,193. He's literally made nearly 2,100 more best friends than I have. And if you watch the video where I sat down with him, that 2,100 best friends, nearly 2,200, that's almost 1 billion XP worth of friendship. So, again, makes sense, the XP difference. Oh, this is gonna be tragic. His gym leader badge is at 55,000 hours. I don't have mine platinum yet, and I'm at 6,400. I never put Pokemon in gyms. Oh, that's embarrassing. Dude, look at his Berry Master badge. 1.1 million. This is actually, I think this was his most proud badge. I've got 16,000. Oh my god, dude. He has over 1.1 million more berries fed in gyms than I do. That's wild. Now, I pride myself in thinking that I've hatched a lot of eggs because we've got the fridge, we've got the GPS drift. I've hatched 12,000, which is pretty good, I think. He's hatched 80,000. That is a little bit more than I have hatched. Oh, this is where things are gonna get a little bit interesting. He has done 45,000 legendary raids. Now, I have really grinded legendary raids, especially streaming on Twitch. Definitely have done it. Oh my god, there's no way I've only done 6,200. Dude, this isn't real. This isn't real. If he's done 45K, you know what, 6,200 probably isn't that bad considering he's done 45,000. Like, that's not a huge gap, but it's massive. That's a massive gap. I don't know what I'm talking about. I feel like I've done more. Oh my god. Well, okay, this isn't that bad. He's done 18,000 raids with the normal raids. I've done 8,000, so we're kind of close on that. Wow, I've done 8,000. What am I doing with my money? What, 8,000 normal raids? Okay, those were my stats and badges compared to his. Now let's look into our Pokemon collections to see how my collection stacks up to the #1 player in the world's collection. Starting with an easy one, Stardust. When I sat down with him, he had 6.4 million Stardust. I have 1.3 million. I'm not that far off, although he's spent over 500 million Stardust, and I don't think I've even collected 500 million. So we're a little different on that. Okay, what about level 50 Pokemon? This is where the Stardust collection goes into play. Brandon Ton has over 430 level 50 Pokemon. Over 430. He probably has more level 50s than I do Hundos, which is funny. I have 30. He has over 400 more level 50 Pokemon than I do. Yikes, man. He's been grinding the XL Candy, I will say. Good for him. Over 400 more. His high CP Pokemon is a 5,010 CP Slackoth. My highest is a 4,700 CP Mewtwo. Really, I don't have anything over 5K. Kind of an L. Oh, this one I'm curious about. He has 1,059 100% IV Pokemon. I have 202. You know, 200 isn't terrible, I feel like. But he's got 1,000, and I know he's transferred. Didn't he say he transferred like 900 Hundos or something crazy like that? Maybe not, but I know he's transferred Hundos before. Oh my god, he's at 800 more 100% than I do. Okay, he's caught 144 100% IV from raids. Let's look at mine. I've caught 55. Okay, that's not too far off. He is like almost 3 times more, which that's far off, but it's not too far off. He's hatched 207 100% IV Pokemon. And again, I feel like I've hatched a lot, but he's got a lot more on me. I've hatched 50. Okay, so he's got 4 times the Hundos from hatches than me. GG's. And I don't think I've ever hatched a Shundo, so he's got me beat on that for sure. And speaking of Shundos, Brandon Ton has 19 shiny 100% IV Pokemon. 19 Shundos. I have 4, but I'm very proud of my 4. And like Brandon Ton, only one of my Shundos is from a trade, which is my Gigalith, and then he's got a Shundo Bagon, or Schlundo Bagon from a trade, so. God, he's got 19, bro. 19 Shundos to my 4, and I think I play a lot. Oh, speaking of shinies, how many shinies does he have? He's only at 1,272 shiny Pokemon, and that's because he's transferred roughly 2,000 plus. Probably 2,000 to 4,000 shinies, honestly, because I have 2,200 shiny Pokemon, and I know he's gotten way more than I do. But hey, there's something. I have more shiny Pokemon than Brandon Ton. What a flex. Now, granted, he does have 67 Shadow shiny Pokemon. Look at this dude, 67? What do I have? I have 15. Dude, that is wild. 67 Shadow shinies. I feel like I do the team leaders as much as possible. And I only have 15. Oh my god. Okay, then how about 0% IV Pokemon? He's got 8 0%. I don't think he checks for them or keeps them. And I have 3 0%. Although he has a bunch of 0% IV Shadow Pokemon. Actually, they're all except for one. He has 7 0% IV Shadows. I've never got 1 0% IV Shadow, I think. But I almost have as many. I almost have him beat on the 0% because that's important. And that is my account versus the #1 player in the world's account. He's the better Brandon, all right? I'll give it to him. Well, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and check out the other 2 videos on screen because they're awesome too. See you in the next one. Take care.